Welcome to clickmyproject.com. Our product is Lazy Random Walks for Superpixel Segmentation. In this paper, we have done a modification, that means patches and labels. We have included an enhancement as patches and labels in this paper. We present a novel image superpixel segmentation approach using the proposed Lazy Random Walk algorithm. In this paper, our method begins with initializing the seed positions and runs the lazy random walk algorithm and the input image to obtain the probabilistic of each pixel. Then the boundaries of initial superpixels are obtained according to the probability and the commute time. The initial superpixels are iteratively optimize the newer energy function, which is defined on commute time and the texture measurements. Our LRW algorithm with self-loops has the merits of segmentation the weak boundaries on complicated texture regions very well by the new global probability maps and the commute time strategy. The performance of superpixel is improved by relocating the center position of superpixels and dividing the largest superpixels into small ones with the proposed optimization algorithm. The experimental results have demonstrated that our method achieves better performance than the previous superpixel approaches. Superpixels are commonly defined as contracting as grouping uniform pixels in the image, which have been widely used in many computer vision applications such as image segmentation and object recognition. The superpixel concept was originally presented by Wren and Malik as defining the perceptibility uniform region using the normalized cuts. The main merit of superpixel is to provide a more neutral and perceptually meaningful representation of the input image. Therefore, compared to the traditional pixels representation of the image, the superpixel representation greatly reduces the number of images primitives and improves the representative efficiency. Furthermore, it is more convenient and effective to commute the region-based visual features by superpixels, which will provide them important benefits for the vision tasks such as object recognition. There is a large amount of literature on automatic superpixel algorithms. For example, the previous methods are based on normalized cuts, mean shift algorithm, graph-based methods, turbo pixels, slice superpixels, optimized based superpixels, etc. Here, this block diagram states about our proposed design. Our proposed designs, initially we are having input in database format. That means we have the database as Berkeley datasets. That means the Berkeley datasets is taken for our process that consists in a folder as a database for our project. So before the processing, we are applying pre-processing in this first. So pre-processing, it does the filtering of an image. So normally an image may consist of salt and pepper or other noises. For that removal of noises, we are using any filtering in that process. That is called pre-processing. And then that is our proposed method is implemented here called patches and labeling. So initially the patches is based on color mapping and labeling is based on cluster. So the patching and labeling are two processes. Patching is mapping the colors corresponding to the image, depends on color map, and the color mapped regions are labeled into clusters, and while we are segmenting the unlabeled clusters, that means unwanted regions are neglected during the segmentation. So the segmented result is taken for the analysis of performance. So in this analysis of performance after the segmentation result, we are classifying the image as an enhancement in this paper. So classification is the part of this enhancement. We can, whether if we need to classify the image as whether it is a flower or whether it is an animal, we can use this classification. So in the performance results, which performance results shows our proposed methodology gives better results than the previous methods. We can analyze these results by classification accuracy and segmentation accuracy and some other results. Our parameter of proposed enhancement and simulated results are taken into process and it is compared with the previous methodologies. Let's see the demonstration of our product. Our product is developed under MATLAB code programming. So this is the MATLAB tool main window. So in this you can see this is the command window. Here the current directory shows what are the files in our backup, project backup. Here the details, while you are selecting any file it will show what are the details available there. Here this is the workspace. So while you are calling any file, here the workspace will show the mat files and everything. The temporary values will be in workspace. Here mainly first this is our main file saliency.m. So there is another file saliency.figure. This is the guide design file. While we are selecting saliency.m, if you are running this file, this will automatically call the saliency.figure, that is the guide frame file. See, I am running that saliency file. It's opening saliency.figure file. So this is the file which we are designed for our product. So every button has its tooltip. The tooltips is indicating what are the process doing by these push buttons. These all buttons are called push buttons. Every button having tooltip. So while we are pressing any button, that will go to backend program, and according to the program what we have written, the process acts. Here for example I am selecting input image. It's going to the directory. I am selecting the file Berkeley dataset. As an input we have chosen Berkeley dataset. I have selecting the image. Pre-processing. In pre-processing we have done noise removal. So the color image is split into 3 channels: red channel, green channel, blue channel, and each channel is processed by filtering. And then coming to mainframe, the filtered image will be here. Then image gradient. Here the image gradient is processing. Here you can see the process, how its iterations are going on. So depends on time and step it is a process. The processed image is listed in nearby axis. You can see the difference between original image and diffused image. Here see, there are a lot of difference between. So and then probability map. So probability map is processing to identify the object alone. Here you can see the darkest points. That means it's processing based on the intensity. The object points having the lot of intensity while comparing with background. So it's showing the objects alone. And then we are processing the segmentation, that means patches and labels, in 9 levels. Because in 9 levels we can get any best segmentation result at any level. That's what we are going processing at 9 levels. So color maps and clustered results. And to see enlarged result, I am giving any choice to select a level. For example, I am selecting the 16th level and selecting and extracting on that particular level. So that's corresponding edges of the cluster and labeled mask, and this is the color mask. These are the analysis and performance results. Here while you are pressing the plot graph, it will show what are the performance we have achieved through this project. Thank you.